Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Hey, Shakaring Black. Hey, Zero Likeness. Hey, LaKendra McRae. Panny. Child, I just came on here. I'm going to maybe give it an hour tonight, but I didn't want too much stuff to go on before I went back live. Um, I titled this Friends Where because me personally, I don't have no friends on the internet because I'm not gonna ever see anybody on here. Um, that's just where it's gonna be, okay? That's me. It's not gonna be no behind the scenes things with me. Um, because it's like, we watch the same soap opera tragedy. We're so good of a friends, and I love you, boop boop boop. And we besties, and you my brother, you my sister, you my uncle, you my aunt, you my grandma, all that kind of bullshit, and it always have a tragic ending. And for some reason, every time the breakup happens, we're like, wow, I don't know. I never thought they would break up like that. Oh, I never thought they would release that. Oh, I never thought they would tell that. Oh, oh God, I'm so same song, just different people, same movie, just different actors. Sometimes it's a romantic, a tragic romance. Sometimes it's a tragic friendship. So I don't get it. Now, maybe I'm missing something. Now, I'm cool with people on here. You know, I like a lot of people on here. But as far as like a friend, no, never. Because, like I said, we all are from different places in the world. And then you might not be who I actually think you are as a friend. Because we don't, you know, I don't get it. But let me speak. Hey, rare treasure girl. You still eating them popsicles, girl? Girl, you didn't get no flack out of that popsicle situation. But child, rare treasure, they been on Krista head. Do you hear me? Rare treasure, have anybody been on your head? Have you been getting piled on, double dog team down, videos made about you being such a despicable and disgusting and all of that, and the kids might see this. Hey, Red Treasure, you've been getting any kind of that action. But I'm just saying, just see how this is. Both of the ladies was on this live. They were doing the exact same thing, but I haven't heard the outcry that Krista has gotten for Red Treasure. And Red Treasure had two popsicles down her throat. And I said she was my hero. And whenever you get your classes, girl, sign me up. Now that's what I say. It's the biggest. All I can do is whistle on that chat. Let me speak to some more people. Hey, Madison, Kenna, Kena. Yeah, I come to shoot the shit with y'all for a little while. Hey, prettiest eyes. Focus on you. But yeah, and I want to see if, do you guys, how do you guys feel about the way people say they are besties and they're friends and all of this and all of that, and they don't never get to see each other? Hey, Muffy. Hey, the purple one. Candy cane. But trying to think of which one to start on, because the main two topics that I'm gonna hit tonight is the miso, of course, because that's beef sector and that's the hot thing going to me over here. And I'm gonna be discussing a case in the Mo3 sector that's going on right now. And it's between two content creators that allegedly supposed to be very cool, but evidently, child, they not. So I'll go with the Mo3 sector first because I'm not going to talk on it a long time. But what is going on is Cam talked too much, which I dropped his link the other day, and Maha's, and I dropped his link a long time ago. Well, they are supposed to be buddies, and they allegedly had something to do with the Mo3B sector being created. Okay, well, they've been cool, as far as I can see, for the internet wise. They supposed to be homies, good guys, hey, hey, and all that kind of stuff. Well, child, yesterday, Cam had a panel, and Maheo was on there, and it was okay, but then, well, it actually really wasn't that okay because Cam was saying stuff before Maheo hit the link. So I'm just gonna be put that part in there. So that's kind of what everybody's saying. Huh, what's going on? And so Maheo hit the link, and then they it's squashed down, and they seem to be fine. Well, then Donald Goins he hit the link, and him and Maheo are arch enemies. They drag each other on every time they get on a panel together. They dragging each other, and if one of them in the chat and the other one on the panel, they dragging. You see what I'm saying? They when they bump heads. Well, when Donald hit the link to talk to Cam about him breaking the issue he has been having with his lady friend, because they got into it over the weekend, the 4th of July, and she said she wanted him out, and so they people everybody been talking about that over there. Plus, I did drop their links so you can see what was going on with them too a couple of days ago. Well, when Donald hit the link, of course, him and Cam talked for a few, like we'll say, 30 seconds, and Baez jumped in to get on Donald's head. And Cam was saying, "No, no, man, I want to hear what he got to say." And so my head would shut up for like 30 seconds, and Donald would get to talk, and then my head would jump back on his head. And it went haywire, okay? Well, after Donald left, Mahia and Cam had words, which are the two friends, alleged friends. Uh, Cam was very uh, disappointed, and he felt disrespected by Mahia. But Mahia said, "Man, I've let you've been disrespectful on my panel before. Why is it a problem? Why is it a problem for me to get on Donna head over here when you done got on somebody head on my panel before? And I didn't say you disrespected me, and I didn't make a big deal out of it. But Cam kept going and making a big deal out of it. They had words, and then Mahia left and went to his panel. Cam kept his life going, and he was going on and on about Mahia. Well, Mahia struck a live up, and what on his live he apologized to Cam for disrespecting his panel and this and that. and and then other people got up there, and they was expressing how they felt about the situation between the friends. Well, I guess Mahel thought that Cam would see that live and and hear everything out, but he didn't. So what Cam did, he made another live today, and him and Mahel went head to head on there, and I mean like two um, bulls with the horns, hitting their heads together, or deers with the horns, and they was really going at it. So Mahel did a live and explained what happened between them, and it's kind of like it's up and it's stuck, you know. And so when Coolin went live a little while ago, Cam went over there and was telling her about it, and he was like making it seem like Mahel was so wrong. Well, Mahel went over to Coolins, the guy on the panel. He said, "Man, I made a video apologizing you and saying I was wrong. Now it's nothing else I can do, and I can't. As far as I'm going, we ain't got no problem. Now if you got a problem, that's on you. So I just don't care. I don't. To me, I don't care if they make up or not, because it ain't gonna make me or break me. But I'm just saying, if a person has disrespected you over and over again, which Cam have let people talk about Maha's mother several times on his panel, didn't do a thing to stop it. He don't, and then like today, Cam went and said some things about Mahale woman, his wife. So to me, it's so many. Like I said, on me, it's up and it's stuck on me. Y'all know what I told you. Me and Miss, I bump heads with you. It's up and it's stuck. I ain't no apologies. So because we're not gonna keep doing this cycle. And it's certain things, even if we don't get into it, it's certain things that you can say to me. I ain't gonna fuck with you no more. We ain't got to fight and stuff, but I'm gonna beg all the way back. I might speak to you every once in a while, but it's gonna be like, hey, one of those kind of speaks. Because I'm not gonna be disrespected, and then we make up, and then you disrespect me again, and we make up, and then you disrespect me again. I'm not gonna do that. And so I don't know how it's gonna go with them guys. I support both of them, but now I'm gonna tell you, I am a Mahia fan now. But I ain't got no problem with Cam. But if you're wrong, you're wrong, and if you're right, you're right. And that go for both of the fellas. They go with any kind of relationship like that. And like I said, that's why I'm not gonna get close to anybody on YouTube or on the World Wide Web, because I don't know you and you don't know me. We'll never know each other. So I'm gonna keep it just like it is. So if somebody decide to turn against me, which that don't mean nothing, all you gotta do is unsubscribe or either just don't acknowledge me. But how can people get so emotional? Okay, so over here we're getting to see how men handle it, and this is not over. We have not. This is just starting. This like breakup or whatever they're going through with the two guys, it's just starting. Well, it's not just starting, but it's just exploding, okay? Because it's been simmering for months and months. And and the people, we can see it just like they can see it. So I'm gonna just like I said, we'll get back to them on the next episode. I'm gonna see if the fellas are gonna make up, or I'm gonna see if the fellas are gonna break up. Because, like I said, this is the internet. Don't nobody know each other. So I'm gonna put my little bookmark right there on those two guys' relationship. Like I said, I don't care if they make up or not. They don't none of that shit matter to me. But I am I'm enjoying watching this because it's two guys, because we see so many women into it on YouTube. And so now we're getting to see some fellas. And I'm thoroughly enjoying this. And I'm getting to see the input on how other men, content creators, feel about this situation and how they would handle it, because they have been talked over there on panels with content creators expressing their feelings on this situation as men. I've also seen content creators that are women, and they're coming from a female point of view. And we have some that on Cam's side, we have some that's on Maha's side, and we have some like me. I ain't on nobody's side. I ain't picking no side in this. I'm gonna keep going to each place, you know. Um, but like I said, my hair, my dog, but I'm not gonna pick a side, okay? All right, so I'm putting a bookmark in on that, and I'll let you know how it goes in the future with those two guys, okay? But they are longtime friends. Okay, now I'm getting over here to the beef sector. Um, Miss Theo had, like, I'm not gonna say it was a meltdown. I don't know what it was, okay? But she had a lot of pent up anger and frustration. But see, you can't let this shit get to you like that. This is YouTube. Miss O. This is YouTube. Everybody ain't gonna like you, but everybody ain't gonna hate you on here either. Because we have some very, very cruel villains on here that gets all the love in the world. Because sometimes people love villains, and sometimes they hate villains. And sometimes the people like the nice girls, and sometimes they don't. You are too tied up in YouTube. You should not be acting like you are acting over YouTube. You are constantly in bickers with people. You get into different groups, the groups fall apart. You be good with content creators, them relations go wacko. Um, you in with subscribers, it goes wacko. Now, this has been going on for years, and we're doing the same thing. Don't nobody like me. They talk about my daughter. They talk about my husband, and now we're talking about you got into the violence, and this is YouTube, Theo. There's no reason for this. Now you can talk about kicking somebody's ass, but see, you taking it to a different level. You sounding like you're getting to ready to be poster, and it's not a good look, and you have so many emotions that comes out on you. That's why some people mess with you, Theo, because you letting them know they're affecting you, and they can make you explode like you did yesterday. You see what I'm saying? Um, I don't know what can help you stop, because, like I said, it's everything, and you let people know what irritates you, and the people are gonna keep digging into that wound over and over. That's your weak spot, and you showing every one of them. And people have hurt my feelings on here, but they don't never know it. And if you turn the internet on, and you already feeling negative, and then you on the panel, now you got everybody blocked in the chat, but you jump on the panel and you reading all that filth that people are saying to you, and you going off, and it's every panel that you get on. This is how your day go, Miss Theo. And you gonna run into people in these different chats, because we go to from chat to chat. We are a group, Okay, YouTube, it's a big old effed up group of us. And, and we go from chat to chat to chat. And it's not stalking you. It's I'm on the apparatus, I'm on YouTube, and I feel like going to watch Nika. Well, I might bump into you over there at Nika's. Well, now I'm going over here. Pizarro on. I'm gonna go to Pizarro. Whoop, bumped into you over there. Well, let me go over here to Brianna's. Up, bumped into you again. That's not stalking you. That is, we like the same content creators and we like what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Or that's the spot because there's somebody might get into it today, or it might be an interesting topic that we want to just just that reason. That's the way the internet is. It's nobody stalking nobody on here. We have a right to go to whatever channel we choose to. Ain't nobody following nobody. Ain't nobody stalking nobody. It's just YouTube, child. And that go for all the rest of these people that say they being stalked on here and people following them. No, I have a right to go anywhere I want to. So does everybody else. It's YouTube, babe. And that go for anybody that's saying they being stalked on YouTube. You're not being stalked on YouTube because it's the World Wide Web. And we can go whatever channel we choose to. They could block you, but you can still watch from the sky. You know, we just happen to like the same channels. But see, that's why I be in other areas a lot because I like variety. I like to see different people in the chats. Than what I see over here because it's the same. It's us. It's our same people, and it's our same people that like each other and all that kind of shit. So that's why I go other places. I'm not gonna be, which I'm not. I've never been bullied and all that kind of shit over here on YouTube in the beef sector. Okay, but I have bumped heads with people. But hey, and we still be in the same. We be in the same chats together. We don't have to fight every day. I don't get upset because they in the chat or the channel holder got them on the panel and they talking about what they want to talk about. Either I keep my ass there and listen to them talk, or I can't stand to hear this bitch voice. I'm finna bounce, and I bounce because we're not held here in this area. And baby, if it's got you going all ballistic, you need to find somewhere else to go on YouTube. That's all I can say. Cause your episodes are getting shorter. It's getting quicker and quicker. Cause see, you just went through that binary, whatever happened with you guys and Shakim and all of that. And before that, the big one was King Roman News. And see, that haven't been that long ago for King Roman News. But see, then between there and today, you have had binary code. Um, I think you and Shakim. Okay, and the people that you mentioned on your video that you have issues with, do you realize how many people that was yesterday on that short video that you made? You talked about D Spot. You talked about Pizarro. You talked about Face Yaya. You talked about King Roman and Binary. Shakim name was mentioned. Uh, uh, you talked about that new chick that's got a channel. I don't really know much about her. She just started the channel. You don't like her, and you don't like her child, and then you don't like D Spot's twins. That's 10 people. Oh, you mentioned Brianna, but I'm at 11 people in that short video. And that's a lot of people. Oh, and your own daughter, that's 12. Your husband was mentioned in that video. And see, that's 13 people. And I know I missed some. So you can't get that upset over YouTube. And you do that, you get upset and you make those videos, but then you private them or destroy. I don't know what you do with them. But now, see, you saying talking about coming to get people's channels. You talking about taking this channel and other people because she wasn't the only one. Because you say anybody with any of your material on that channel, you're gonna strike them. This don't make no sense to y'all. Ain't nobody hurt you that bad on here. Everybody else is surviving, getting their kids talked about, they dead talked about. This ain't nothing new. And I don't care what sector you go into, they talk about kids, Theo. They talk about normal kids and they talk about people that have children with handicaps. It is what it is. Your baby is just a baby on here. Either you can handle it or you can't. And if you can't handle it, get the hell off of here. And I don't mean just get off like you done with your channel and hit your channel or whatever. I mean for good. You know, if it's affecting you that bad, don't drop down in none of these damn chats. Don't jump your ass on none of these goddamn panels because they going to drag your ass. You're going to get drugged right now worse than you ever been drugged in your life because you dug this ditch for yourself. And what more support do you need? You got Pizarro, she in your corner. And she might not be your best friend, but she let you get on her panel anytime you want to. And she don't let the people over there be too hard on you. Now, it's some people that's not going to like you. Out of all them people, them hundreds of people that be at Pizarro's every day, hundreds. Everybody in that crowd ain't going to like you. It's going to be some people. This is my job. I'm going to troll Theo every time she bring her ass over here. Okay? And you can't let this shit get to you like this, baby girl. Because you're going to lose your mind. That's just the fact of it. You're going to lose your mind. And your husband is not going to want you because ain't no man want no crazy ass woman. And you got a child to look after. And you don't need to be losing your goddamn mind over YouTube when you got a husband and a child to look after. That don't make no goddamn sense for anybody that's supposed to have it going on because you say you got it going on in the real world. But for you to get fucked up like this on this big bullshit, I know your everyday life is fucked up. For you to get that invested in YouTube on how people crib and talk about you and talk about your child, people you ain't gonna never see in your life, affect you like that, baby girl, I would never. I would never. You about the worst case of emotions that's on here. And there's some emotional people on here. We see emotional people on here every day. It's just different degrees of emotions. But your emotions right now is at an all-time high. And baby, I would just, if you're in the clouds, get out the damn clouds for I ain't gonna tell you how long, but talk to your doctor about it. Because your mind is racing. I don't know what's going through it, but something wrong. Something wrong. You really, really need to talk to your doctor. You know, it, a therapist. Your doctor refer you to a therapist because this here ain't that serious. This just like a video game. Like I tell everybody, to me, YouTube is like the TV. I can change the channels. I choose what channels I want to watch on TV. I choose what channels I want to watch on YouTube. But the YouTube now they can't. I like it because it's interactive. I get to get in the show if I want to. But you have to be able to handle this shit. And if it get to be too much for you, just leave this shit alone. But it's not just, I'm not just saying this to you, Theo. I'm saying this to anybody. If this shit on your mind all the time, you need to find another hobby. Because this right here, this game, this application, it's not for you. And it's not for everybody. Some people can't handle this because it is like high tech and it's interactive. Like I say, you could jump in the show. And we just can't jump in the show on TV and on on satellite and stuff. This is just where we can interact more. And we can actually see the people on here more. You know, and like I said, baby, you got to get this under control because you're gonna lose your mind. And I don't think it's gonna take very much more to push you off the edge. You know the and I'm glad that they somebody grabbed that live that you made yesterday because you've made live like this before, but nobody grabbed it where everybody can hear it because see you didn't have that many people in the chat. So only less than 100 people heard you talking like that. But see, somebody grabbed that video and see everybody can see how you act, Theo. And if you don't mean it, don't say it. And if you said it, leave the shit up there so you could let the world know or the people that you mad at. Because you got a lot of anger for some people. They didn't even know you was mad at them. And see, that's dangerous. Because if you don't like me, you don't really need to be on my panel. You know, you can be in the chat, but if you really, really hate me, you don't even need to be in my chat. And that go for anybody. But like I said, over here now, I on this, whenever I feel real comfortable with my stream yard, like I said, friends or folk can come over here. If you ain't got to like me to come over here, you ain't got to like me to hit my link, but you ain't gonna get up here and talk to me like you gotta, like you crazy. You're gonna be sad, you're gonna be civilized. Now me and you can woo bang out the street, but over here, we're not gonna do that. Now you woo bang with other people, but ain't nobody gonna disrespect me over here. But like I said, when I feel comfortable enough to open the panel up and learn how to put a banner and all that shit up, because I know the P bombers is waiting to get me. But and Theo, you could come over here, and if it's some shit you got to get out, you can get your shit out, and you can leave. You know, and that go for anybody. You can come over here and get your shit out, and and if you want to sit on the panel and talk about it or talk about other things, more than welcome to. And that go for anybody. Like I said, friends or foe. Like I said, I share out foes. There's some stuff going on that channel. Friends and enemies. Well, I ain't got no friends on here. People I'm cool with and enemies. People I'm not cool with. I share their lives out because just because I don't care for them, you might like them. And they got it going on over there right now. It's on and popping over there. And so that's what that's all I'm doing on this channel. And then, like I said, I'm gonna just try to keep you guys up on different things that go on, out here in the YouTube sphere. I'll tell you another place that I like to hang out at, which we know I do go to Maha's, and I do go to 357. His live was pretty good. And the Bimp was getting ready to come on. He It was about 40 more minutes before he come on tonight. And I think he's gonna have a really good show because like I said, the topic in the Mo3 sector is that's on the panels, that's been going on the panels, is Maha and Cam and DG. Them the big stories over there. And over here, Miss Do, because it's people from the Mo3 sector and other sectors that's in my chat. Um, from in the beef sector, the big thing is Miss Do. And last night, Ness had Brooke, her husband, and her boyfriend on the panel. Now I don't know how this uh, turned out because then another man popped up and was trying to court Brooke. Ain't that something? Okay, Brooke had 4 men on the panel. Okay, she had 4 men up there. Wait a minute, no, it was her and 3 men. It was her husband, her boyfriend, and another man was trying to go with her. Now that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Okay. And see, Brooke is not a young girl. She's an older woman. And she having the time of her life. But that ain't what I want to do. I'm just saying I look at it. And I want to see how this is gonna work out. I want to see how Vegas works out for everybody involved. And the time is ticking and it's getting closer to the time. And like over here in the beef sector, we love the vacations. We love this time of year. So hey, we're gonna see how this Vegas gate go. Well, it's not Vegas gate. I don't know what they calling this one. I don't know what they Nescation. I don't know. Let me speak to some more people. Cause I see some more people came here. Y'all hit the like button for me. It's free. It don't cost anything. But yeah, honey. And I'm through with that Theo talk, child. But you better treasure. I need to know when your classes start, girl. I want to know how to do that two popsicle thing. And see, they ain't talking about that in the street. But they sure talked about poor Crystal like a dog. I like Crystal. I like just about everybody on YouTube. Some people I don't get along with so well, but I don't have wish to know ill will. Because I'm a stranger to everybody on here. Yeah, rare treasure, hon. You a rare treasure child. Hey, Davin. Family of 6 rocks. Hey, Miss Fendi. Trying to speak to everybody before I go to the next episode. Hey, the real T, Letitia Phillips. I spoke to Vibrant. I spoke to Vibrant. I got to speak to my Mars, the unfiltered Muffy and Vibrant. I'm going slow. Hey, Keisha Taylor. Hey, Lady Nika. Lady Nika said, my hair need to leave. Just leave Cam alone because it's clear as day that Cam does not hold high regards. That's right, Nika. That's the way I feel about it. But I just got to be careful on voicing my opinion, really, because I didn't hit the panel at all last night when all this shit was going on, girl. I was just saying what I had to say in the chat. Now I had that chat burning up, Nika, because I was saying how you go. You got to give respect to get respect. You know what I'm saying? And if you could do it on my panel, why come I can't do it on your panel? Your panel ain't no better than my panel. And it wasn't disrespectful when you did it to me, but I'm disrespectful when I did it to you. Okay, all right. Hey, 80s baby. Yeah, do as I say, not as I do. You know how some parents tell the kid, don't do that, but they be doing it right in the kid's face. Hey, Kim Bay. Hey, you gotta chill. Get the mama at the end. Just check, making sure I spoke to everybody, bro. Uh, hey, Mary Pratt. I don't want to miss somebody because I don't have that many people in here tonight, which is okay. I don't come on here enough. But you know what, Nika? Well, all the content creators in here, like, I don't even really have the time to come on here. I don't see how y'all can have that time to do it every day. And then I be saying, you know how people saying you go on live on top of them and all that kind of shit. But what I'm gonna do from like today on, when it just hit me to go live, I'm gonna do it then because later on it might not be good for me because I have things I have to do. At certain times of the day, I have shit I got to do. Or, you know, I have two kids. My son don't live here, but my daughter live in the same town I do. And we spend time together. I spend time with my sisters and brothers. Um, then you have to go to the grocery store, you pay bills, you gotta do stuff. I don't see how y'all do that shit. Hey Rodney, I'm about to do I guess I do like Rodney come on in the morning. And sometimes I be want to come on like at 4 o'clock in the morning. But it shouldn't matter what time I come on. But I'm gonna try to do it in the daytime where people be or I don't know what the hell. I don't know shit. Hey Storm ID. I don't do friends or associates. Now you know what? That is the best thing to say because, like I said, now I've seen some strong YouTube ships on here, and if they have sometimes problems, little bitty problems will break out, but they don't let them get big on here. And to me, if you're a content creator, if you're cool with another content creator, just y'all keep it like that. Try to keep that because people do YouTube different ways. And like I said, the way I'm gonna do mine is I'm just not gonna be doing that backstage stuff and getting to close to people on here. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just keep it just like I have as a subscriber, just staying in my lane. Whatever lane that is now hell at the time. Sometimes I may be in the fast lane, sometimes I may be in the slow lane. And right now I'm in the chill lane. Just the one you cruise and lay back in, you know. Well, I had to scratch the other day. I didn't let y'all know that either. I was scratching two bitches at one time. You know what I'm saying? They jumped on me. Hey, prayed up. Hey, cupcakes. Yeah, I had to fight two hoes. I had to fight two hoes over there in Lemon. Hey, a view is a view. Hey, LaJean. Wild card. Wild card. It ain't nothing but a wild card. Keisha Taylor. Well, yeah, on a lighter note, I was at Lemons one night and I don't know what we was discussing. I can't remember. Oh, I'm gonna tell you was the dumbest thing I ever heard of. Now you know QI thinks she know everything. She the smartest person. She got all the girls, and she the baddest stud, and all of that in her imaginary life. But she was on there, and I had been in the chat speaking like I speak to everybody. Well, I was doing that, and QI gonna say, yeah, they used to be the uh, women didn't need no man to have babies. They women could just um, reproduce, and she was acting like it was for real shit. And I sit in that chat and didn't nobody get up there and say a goddamn thing, and I was so damn mad. So I hit the link and I said, "Hey, Lemon, I'm gonna go on mute and let the ladies keep talking. You know, the other people that was on the panel already talking." Well, before I could Well, Lemon said, "No, Polly, what do you want? What do you have to add?" And before I could say anything, QI, she don't need to add nothing because she was drunk as a skunk. She been on like a 3 or 4 day drunk. She ain't that bitch ain't got nothing to say in. This and that. So, of course, I started cussing that bitch out. I cussed her out, and so then Woo hit the pound, and she jumped on my head. But in between that child, a guy, that OG Jamal, he jumped up there, and I thought he was jumping on my head, and I jumped on his head too. So I had jumped on his head for about 10 minutes before I found out he was on my side, and so I was swinging on him, and then Wu come in, and she jumped in, and had to beat her down into submission. But it was a damn mess. But the reason I hit the lick is because, like I said, the only woman I know that they said that had a baby without a man was Mary in the Bible. I don't know no other woman that had a baby without a man. And I was saying, that is not the truth. That it would be documented if women could have a baby by themselves without a male. And I told her to quit saying that dumb shit over there. I say, because some people might believe it. We don't know how these people' minds is on here. And I don't want nobody else looking dumb as she did. But she get drunk and she be saying all kind of crazy shit. A real grown woman and wife to come online to deal with anybody that's unhinged. I'm standing still, 10 toes down, with beef sector, YouTube family, Pizarro, Intel. I heard that. Hey, three heartbeats. But yeah, child, I started whooping on Jamal. But see, the reason on him, we supposed to be cool, but I don't know because see the way he jumped on my head for the first time. I didn't even know that man. He hit me up and just jumped on my head, and so that's what I told him that day. I said, from now on, bitch, every time I see your black ass, I don't give them where it said I'm gonna troll your shit out of you. I'm gonna troll the shit out of you, and I started trolling him, and I kept trolling him, trolling everywhere he would go. I was trolling him, and he would say, please don't. I'm sorry, please don't be, please, Miss Paulette, I like you and stuff." And Teresa would say, "Paulette, be nice. He okay, dude and stuff." And I was saying, "Fuck him." But then I went on and just told him, we could be cool in the chat. I ain't gonna mess with you no more unless you mess with me. And then, we've been on good grounds for about a month. But when he jumped on that panel the other day, honey, I thought he was talking to me. And I told his ass up. And so he messaged me on the, in the chat the other day after that he, me and him needed to, talk and stuff. Which hell, we could talk on a panel, but that's about all the kind of talk we can do. Maybe we can talk about it on lemon panel, but I ain't got nothing against it. But I thought he was jumping in. I thought I put three people on me, and I was just swinging on everybody. And I be telling people, do not come on the panel and be nice to me when I'm scratching. When I'm dragging, because I'm in a high alert and I'm thinking that everybody that come up here is getting ready to get on my head and just don't say nothing to me until after I get through dragging. Then you could try to talk some sense into me. But when I'm in that mode, hell, I'm getting down right now. I ain't talking about no nice stuff. I'm trying to protect myself. And I don't know if you coming up here to be nice. Hey, Chop TV. That's Mo 3 person. Hey, Jen wins. But I think I've discussed everything that I. Hey, Tracy. Um, Tracy, I had to leave your live today because my daughter was gonna keep. She had been hollering in the background at me. I had a doctor's appointment and stuff, and I had 2 hours. And why was she just wanted me to get off the internet, because it don't take me no 2 hours to get ready to go to see no damn doctor. All I did was put on some damn shorts and a t-shirt and a bra and some panties. Now, do that take all day and to jump in the shower? But she just wanted me to get off the phone because she came back when she got off work last night. She work until like 8. And when she get off, she thinks she need to be attention. I try to be the bed. I try to be sleep when she coming because I don't be wanting to hear her, you know. And I was asleep this morning when she came. And I woke up, it was like about noon, close to noon. And I hit Nika panel. And then she going to be hollering in the background. I had a doctor's appointment. I was saying, bitch, please. But she didn't want to go, she'd be laying around and stuff and be wanting me to talk to her and stuff. And she just wanted me to get off the internet. That's all that was. Hey, yeah. Well, yeah, I had 2 hours before I had to go to the damn doctor. She did that shit on purpose to embarrass me. And then when I got ready to cuss out after I got my clothes on, my shower and my clothes on, she was in there snowing, sitting up. And she was gone when I came back. But yeah, she in there snowing. I started to wake up, but I ain't do it like that. Yo, mama, you got a doctor's. I was saying, look at her showing her, hey, showing out for company. But that's all I had to talk about, guys. And if you don't mind, hit the like button on the way out. And ooh, child. I wonder how long Theo gonna hide out this time. Ooh, child. I wonder what's gonna happen between Cam and Maha. Ooh, child. I'm getting ready to run over here at Bimps and see what's going on. If it's hot over there, I'll be back to let you guys know. But y'all have a good night, okay? Bye.